Good morning, everyone. Hello. How is everybody doing? I'm trying out a new thing. I'm trying to stream live on YouTube and on Facebook so you can see me on both at the same time. It's just a test today for trying to do that. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate you coming on and listening. I have a lot to update. Really good news, lots of good news and interesting news. So, no sound. You can't hear me? There's no sound. Uh-oh. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? No sound. Oh gosh. This is not good. It's on. Damn it. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm gonna restart. Oh, no can hear you, so no sound. YouTube is good. Shit. I'm gonna restart right now in okay. I'll be back. All right, guys. Sorry, you guys can stay on YouTube real quick, and then I'll try and redo this on here. If you guys can just, be patient. I have a lot of really, really good information coming in right now. All right, my device isn't working on the it was on and working, but now it's not working. Oh, I got it now. All right, it's working. Okay, we're back live. Everything's working. It was hooked on like the microphone thing. So anyway, we have a lot of updates going on with the Caravans and Frijole Lady Frijole. So I know you guys can hear me now. I just tested it out and I knew what was wrong. It was hooked on like the headphone things for my kid because, I'm using his little studio right now. So again, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate everybody listening. Please share this because this is all very good information. So Frijole Lady, lots of good news today. Frijole Lady is in a detention facility and she's being held with her children because she fears for her life right now. There was a report that her sister did in Honduras and she confirmed that she's in a detention center and she's been held away from the Caravan and everyone else because she is scared for her life in Mexico because of all the backlash that she's gotten because of the beans and tortillas memes and all the stuff and what she had said, being disrespectful and not grateful for the food that she was getting. So she is in a detention facility and she's probably getting a nice liberal lawyer that's going to help her, have her go through the asylum process because she's already going through it right now, declaring that her life is in danger in Mexico so she can come into the United States and she can't stay in Mexico. Yes, this is confirmed from it. Her sister did a news interview in Honduras and confirmed that she is in a detention center. And there's other people that are on the ground in Mexico that have told me all of this information. If you don't want to believe it, don't believe it, and that's fine. I'm giving you the information from sources that I trust. And I just had like a meeting this morning about it, and I decided to come on here immediately and share the information with you. Now, a good thing that the Tijuana residents are really, really, really happy about right now is that the Caravan is going to move. There's about 6,000 who are left right now. They're going to move to another location about 10 miles from the border to the east in an industrial area. So they're listening to the Tijuana residents, and they know that they're mad, and they know that they don't want them there, and they're causing havoc in their city. So they're going to move them. Yes, there are. I'm not talking BS. If you continue listening to me, I have more information. So, that's not all I'm talking about right now. So if you, another thing that's going on, anyway, it's a really good thing in Tijuana right now because all of them are going to be moving over to another location in a big industrial area. Supposedly it's going to rain on Thursday, so they want to make sure that they have shelter to be able to cover their heads. There are private planes and buses that the Mexican immigration is using to fly back anyone that wants to go home. Any migrants that want to go home, they have hired private planes and private buses to take them back to their countries. And that is a fact. It's not the Tijuana residents that are paying for it. Nobody's paying for it except for the Mexican immigration services there in Mexico. So that's how they're getting, that's how they're going to get home if they want to go home. Many of them want to go home now because they're realizing that they're just being used and they don't want to stay anymore. So, yes, they are going home. When I see it on video that they're getting on a plane, I'll believe it. Okay? There are about 6,000 left currently right now, and they will be moving them to 10 miles from the border to east of Tijuana, and in an industrial area, and they will be staying in a building in an industrial area. Sorry, it's kind of like a tongue-tied thing. So, and then of course the Frijole lady, she is in a detention right now. Her sister was found doing an interview in Honduras with a news station, reporting that she is in a detention center and that they have taken her away from the caravan because her life is being threatened. And there's a lot of backlash on her. So now she's using that as an excuse to get asylum into the United States of America. Right. So she's using that her life is in danger in Mexico because of the backlash on what she had said and all the videos and memes and everything going around on the internet. So, yeah. So, what else? There's another caravan coming in of about 1,000 to 1,200, and then a week later another 1,000 will come in, 1,000 to 1,200 will come in, and they will be going into a different area and not going to Tijuana. Tijuana has made it very, very clear to everybody that they do not want them there. So they will not go to Tijuana when they come in. They will go somewhere else. I don't know where they're going to go. I don't know if they're going to go meet them at the industrial area that's 10 miles from the border or not, but they are being moved. And good morning, everybody. Yeah, the Frijole lady is not going to go home. I guarantee you she's going to get into the United States with her 5 children. I can almost guarantee you that, because she'll get a good liberal lawyer to help her out, claiming that her life is in danger in Mexico and she can't stay there, so they will let her in. Guaranteed. Unless someone steps in, I doubt it. But the Tijuana residents are very, very pleased at what's happening. Things are starting to settle down for them. They're having a really good, they're having good vibes going on there. It's becoming more positive, and because they were heard. The Tijuana residents have been heard. So it's a really, really, really good situation for the Tijuana residents as of right now. And the other two caravans that are coming, they're making it very clear they're not allowed to come to Tijuana. So they should be going somewhere else. I don't know if some of the caravans broke up and they went back and they heard about everything that's going on. I don't know, but we're keeping an eye very close on this. So I don't know if there's seven. There's two more caravans coming right now. So that'll bring it up to about, about around 8,500, 8,000 to 8,500. But they will not be in Tijuana, because the Tijuana residents have made it very clear. Again, everything is starting to look up for the Tijuana residents right now because they're moving. So I don't know what Walmart has to do with anything. I haven't even talked about Walmart. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. So yeah, the Frijole lady she's in detention, in a detention facility, being protected because she's claiming her life is in danger and she needs to claim asylum to come into the United States. So we'll be watching very closely on that. Aside from that, everything is good. We need to keep an eye on where the caravan goes to the east, because then that's like a whole nother area where they can, either leave or find somewhere else to go to jump the fences. Because a lot of those areas, there's just fence or no fence. And it would be very, very easy for them to jump over. I've seen so many videos of them jumping the fences and coming in. And it's unbelievable, really. So, yes, good for Tijuana. Everything is looking up there. They've made some flyers. I'll post the flyer a little bit later. I have a copy of it that they're going to be posting all around Tijuana, especially by the border. Making sure that they're telling everybody that they do not agree with the migrants coming there because it's hurting them economically, and the crime is up and things just aren't good with them there. So yes, we will have to pay for Frijole lady. That is probably a fact. So that's pretty much really like the main things that I wanted to point out today, right now at this moment. So you all were kind of updated. I have a lot more information to go over and get through. Another thing I want to go over, there's a lot of people out there that are scamming people. Like fake people out there saying things that are fake, and they're trying to profit off of this, and pretending like they're doing something to help, but they're really not, and they're just kind of supporting themselves doing this. And I mean, I'm all for like donations and everything, but a lot of people I have seen are taking advantage of the situation. I watched some videos last night and the past couple of days, even in Paradise and Chico. When I was there, I heard this one guy, he was showing me all of these emails that he was getting because they were trying to look for places to live, and they were all fake, and they were trying to scam all of the fire victims. So there's a lot of scams out there, and you need to really the area that they're going to be placed in, the Caravan members in the industrial area. So it's a very crime-ridden area. Well, I guess they'll fit in, right? So yeah, Red Cross, I didn't have a very good experience with Red Cross. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, be careful. Make sure you vet everybody that you're watching. Even me. Feel free. I have nothing to hide. But make sure you're make sure you're really really vetting the people that you're watching, and if you're giving money and donating items, make sure it's actually going to a good cause and that it's helping people. So, and also, you know, vet the people that you're watching, vet the people that you deal with, vet the people that you come in contact with. It's very, very important these days. There's way too many people out there lying, cheating, stealing, conning. You know, it's bad. It's so bad. I've been seeing it over and over and over and over again. And it's really sad. So, yeah, I've watched the Josh Tolley interview. That was like from a year and a half ago, I guess, or something. So it's really a good interview. I'd like to confirm that more. Again, it's another thing that I'd like to confirm. What else? I think that is there anything else that I can go over right now? I think I went over everything. Frijole lady, caravan moving 6,000 to another location. Frijole lady's detained. There's about 2,000 to 2,400 coming in the next week. Hopefully they're not going to come into Tijuana. It's been made very clear that they don't want to go there. Everything is looking way up for the Tijuana residents right now. It's a very positive vibe going on. It's more calm. They're a lot happier now. So I'm really, really glad that this is happening for them, and they've spoken up. And this is what, this is like what people need to do in the United States. Like I said yesterday, you need to call all of your representatives and let them know we need to close all of these loopholes at the border and in our policies. We need to close the loopholes. We need to get this straight now. Oh, and another thing, tear gas and other things that were used on the Caravan, because they started attacking first with rocks and bottles and whatnot. That was done in 2013 and several times under the Obama administration. And Obama actually approved this policy to be available if needed. So don't let any of the press and any of the mainstream media tell you otherwise, that, oh, Trump is so bad because he did this. No, I'm tired of hearing all of this garbage, and don't let them tell you fake stuff. It's just so ridiculous what everyone is saying. Geraldo, all of these people that have been on CNN the past couple of days, is just ridiculous. I can't even believe it. I know the truth, and I'm trying to tell you the truth. So, didn't hear anything about a transgender being killed, but I'll look into that and see if that's true news. There are also, I've been seeing on Facebook and pictures and memes and things that either a border patrol agent was killed the day of the thing, and that the border patrol agents they had like bloody eyes and all this stuff all over their blood all over everywhere. First of all, they were all wearing masks. They were all wearing helmets. They were all wearing, like 99% of them were protected. I did see and post on several areas from the California Border Patrol the news and the reports from that day, and there were no serious injuries that happened. Nobody was killed at the border. Nothing happened. So when you see all that stuff, it's fake news. Totally fake news. So children in dog crates. Oh yeah. I wrapped up like burritos in those like metal things. There's a lot of open borders in a lot of places, and we really need to get that under control. One of the main things that we need to call, and while we're calling, is that when we call our representatives, we need to make sure that we really be advocates for our California Border Patrol. We need to have them have updated resources, technological. We need to have them, you know, with more funded with more Border Patrol agents. We need more Border Patrol agents. If you knew how many agents were on at one time through a certain radius, you would be like, holy moly. So we need to let our president know and let our representatives know that we need to get funding, not just for the border wall to finish it, but we also need to get funding for new technology, updated technology, and more Border Patrol agents and you know, tactical gear, whatever they need. We need this for our border up and down it, like immediately, like 5 years ago. This has been going on for so many years that we really need to get a handle on it. It's been going on for 50 years, all these people coming over, and it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And right now we're on a very big influx of people coming in. We have 4,000 asylum seekers that jump the fence every single week right now. These are numbers from the Border Patrol, and 100 a day are getting through seeking asylum at the San Ysidro port. These are all reports from the California Border Patrol that we've verified. So we need to call our representatives and make sure, and we also need to start holding accountable who are these people at San Ysidro that work for the California government, letting these asylum seekers come through, and who are vetting them. Are they liberal? What are they doing? How do we know that they're really actually vetting them properly to give them asylum? Because, you know, in California now, everybody's so, oh, open borders, everybody come in. So what makes you think that the California government, who's vetting all of these people coming in through the seeking asylum, aren't actually vetting them the way that they're supposed to be vetting them? It's a great question, I think, to ask. And I think it's something that we need to do research on. We can band together and do that, you know, together. So, thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate that. You're a sweetheart. Although I don't look, you know, I wake up in the morning, I hurry up, I get the kids, I do this, I do that, you know, I go make phone calls, and I literally don't have time to get ready and like look normal. So I do apologize. Eventually, hopefully I'll get my shit together and I'll be a little more presentable for everybody. But I feel it's super important to get this information to you. There are resources right now from the Mexican immigration to fly on private jets and private buses, private planes, whatever they are, to fly anyone back that wants to go home, back to Honduras and wherever they're from. So, do we have another troll? Yeah, I'm sure we have lots of trolls. We can all band together and let them know how it really is. So, yes, call the White House. Call your representatives. Everyone needs to call. Everybody needs to call. And everyone needs to share. Sharing is caring for your country. Remember that. Now, if I get any more information, I have a lot of work to do today. Again, I feel like it's a never-ending battle, really. So I have a lot of work to do. Everyone have a beautiful day, and please share and let everybody know what's going on with the updated what's happening today. We're going to keep a close eye on these new caravans coming in, and I really, really appreciate everyone coming on and supporting me and watching me. You are all very wonderful people, and I have a great time talking to a lot of you that send me messages. Again, if you want to send me a message, I'll get to it as soon as I can. I get a lot of them. I do like to build that rapport with my viewers. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day. I might come on a little bit later on if something happens or I find out more information, okay? And have a blessed day. I love you all. Mwah. Bye. Okay, now how do I end this one? So I have two on at the same time. And now I'm trying to end this.